Welcome to the Introduction to the eLearning Center lesson. The eLearning Center is an educational tool that you can use to access standardized training at any time, anywhere. As a learner, you will need to navigate, search, and review progress on course and resource pages. In this lesson, you'll learn the basics to log in and navigate our Brightspace Learning Management System, which we call the eLC. This lesson will cover these learning objectives. To log in, you'll first have to open up a web browser that has an internet connection. Then in the address bar, type in learn.halifax.ca. You are now on the eLearning Center login page. At the top, you can see common HRFE web links. If you're accessing the eLC from a non-HRM device, you will want to hit System Scan to run a diagnostic to ensure your device can run everything properly before logging in. At the bottom, you can see the username and password fields to log in. Once typed in correctly, hit Enter or press the Login button. When you successfully log in, you arrive on the HRFE homepage. On the homepage, you can see current announcements, quick links for commonly used content, and the Halifax Fire Twitter feed, and your My Courses widget. The My Courses widget lets you access courses that you are enrolled in by clicking on the course image. If we scroll back up to the top of the page, we'll look at the navigation bars, and the first group of navigation links we'll look at are for the resource pages. Technically, every offering in our Brightspace LMS is a course. Members are added to these courses when the information is relevant for them. Therefore, members can only see courses in which they are enrolled. The resource pages are special courses in which all members of HRFE are enrolled all the time. In this way, members can access information on these pages from anywhere at any time. So these resource page links will take you to the content area of each page. The next navigation link group you see is Tools. The tools that you will find in this group will vary according to what page you're on, whether you're on the home page, a course page, or a resource page. Since we're on the HRFE home page, the only tools we currently see are the course catalog and LOR. The course catalog is for self-enrolling in courses, and the LOR is a repository for where we keep our content. Next, we'll look at the Help Links group. The Brightspace community website is a learning community where you can provide feedback and get information on the use of the Brightspace LMS. The Brightspace video tutorials links takes you to a YouTube playlist for learner videos on how to use all of Brightspace's tools. It is highly recommended that you watch these video tutorials. Frequently asked questions, the ICT ServiceNow link will take you directly to their portal where you can make tickets if you're having any technical issues on content running. This system check link is the same as on the login page and will run a diagnostic on your device. In the top right corner, you can open up the personal settings, profile, notifications, and account settings. For more information on these settings, please watch the Brightspace video tutorials. It is also where you can properly log out of the system. The three icons to the left of your personal settings are system notifications, which you can learn more about by watching the Brightspace video tutorials. So I'm on the HRFE homepage, and for example, I want to go to the new course I've just been enrolled in, which is CRT. To find my course, I can use the navigation cube. When I click on the cube, it shows me every course that I'm enrolled in. If I'm enrolled in a lot of courses, I'll have a search field at the top. Since Mickey doesn't, he just needs to look for CRT in the drop-down list. I've found the CRT course in my list. Now, since I'm going to frequently visit this course, I'm actually going to click the little pin on the right side. This will put the course at the top of my drop-down list anytime I access the cube. I'll click the HRFE symbol at the top to refresh my home page to see if this actually worked. So now CRT is at the top of my drop-down list and easier to find in the future. Now I'll click the CRT link and go to that course. Now when you use the navigation cube to go to a course or resource page, you will always arrive on the community page, which has announcements and a calendar. You can refresh or move to a community page for any course or resource page by clicking on the title. Since there are no announcements for this course, I want to go directly to the content page where everything I have to do is. On the left side of the content page, you will see the table of contents and all its submodules. On the right side, you'll see the links to the learning objects and their descriptions. When you click on a module on the left side, it will narrow your focus and only show the relevant links on the right side. When you click on a link on the right side, it will open the learning object up, usually in Brightspace's content viewer. In this case, the learning object was a PDF document which you can scroll through and read. Please review Brightspace's video tutorials if you'd like to learn more about the content viewer tools. Now, to get back to the content page and your other lesson materials, you can use the breadcrumbs located above the learning object's title. And now we're back to the main content page. Now, sometimes when you click a link, the learning object will open in a new window. A learning object that opens in a new window allows you to view it full screen. When you want to return to your course, you will close the new tab or window. This returns you to the original window or tab. However, you are now on what I like to call the limbo screen, and you will need to use the breadcrumbs or the content button to return to your course. Now we'll look at what tools you have available when you're in an actual course. You have 5 tools available when you're in a course: awards, class list, class progress, discussions, and grades. To learn more about these tools, please review the Brightspace video tutorials. These can be found in our navbar in the Help menu. As discussed earlier, the resource page links take you directly to their content page, except for the safety page, which takes you to its community page where announcements are. So let's now navigate to the administration resource page. So as you can see, using these resource page links will take you directly to their content area. This is easily recognized as the content page has a search field in the top left corner. So one way to find content is by scrolling and searching through the submodules. So if I click on the Chief's Directive submodule on the left side, it'll populate the right side with all the content object links. However, sometimes it's faster to search for what you're looking for by name. When you're at the top of the content page, you can simply type in what you're looking for in the search field. For example, maybe I'm looking for a phone list. By typing the word in phone, the search engine will look for any file that has the word phone in it and display it. I can then just look at the links to see if the one I'm looking for is there. You should note that the search tool is limited to just searching the content that is in this specific offering, which is the administration resource page. If you wanted to find a prescribed training drill, for example, you would have to navigate to that offering before doing your search. And remember that anytime you want to go back to the HRFE homepage, just hit the HRFE symbol in the top navbar. And remember, when you're on a community page which has announcements, after you've read the announcements, you can click the little X on the right side to close them. If you use links from the My Assigned Courses widget, just remember that they will take you to the community page for those courses or resource pages first. Furthermore, the courses that you see in the My Assigned Courses widget are the ones that you've pinned in the navigation cube. This lesson covered these learning objectives. Thank you for reviewing the Introduction to the eLC lesson. Please review the HRM Internet Acceptable Use Policy. If you have any questions, please contact the Professional Development Training and Safety Division.